guys, it's your boy the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like and I'll happily get back to you. Now let's talk about the huge fight this weekend, man. Heavyweight action. Finally, it looks like boxing is starting to repair itself from all of the madness that has been going on over the last few weeks, months and so on. This is a legit fight. Anthony Joshua against Alexander Usyk for, you know, the WBA, the WB, no, not the WEC, the WBA, the IBF, the WBO heavyweight titles will be on the line. It's legit. Do you know what I mean? Alexander Usyk, he was the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. He moved up. He's undefeated. He's, you know, one of the best fighters in the sport right now, no doubt about it. Technically, he's just unbelievable. He's a warrior as well. Do you know what I mean? Because we need to give him a shout out for this, for going on the road in nearly probably the last however many fights it's been. Alexander Usyk has fought on the road. You know what I mean? He's been a away fighter, and you know, he's come and he's took the W every time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like against in the World Boxing Super Series tournament, he was the away fighter against every opponent. His last fight against Chisora, he was the away fighter. So this guy is not afraid of no challenge. He'll go anywhere to fight you, and that is what we like to look at in our fighters today, man. So shout out to Alexander Usyk. You know, and he's just a great fighter as well. Do you know what I mean? Punches in brilliant combinations. He punches from different angles. He's represented the amateur level. He's Olympic gold medalist. The guy is just he's brilliant. Got great footwork. And will he be able to trouble Anthony Joshua though? Because at heavyweight, Alexander Usyk hasn't really looked as good. Well, he definitely hasn't looked as good as he did at cruiserweight, but he hasn't really, you know, looked that great, if I'm being honest. Against Chisora, he did look kind of beatable in that fight, even though he did win it. There's no disputing that. But I know that there was a lot of people watching that fight and thinking to themselves, how will Usyk get on against the elite heavyweights like an AJ or a Fury or even a Wilder? Do you know what I mean? Like those top guys. How would Usyk get on against those? Well, we're going to find out this weekend because, you know, he's pushed for this AJ fight. He's in the mandatory position, considering that he was the undisputed cruiserweight champion with the WBO. So automatically, when you move up in weight, you become the mandatory for that title. And AJ held that belt, and Usyk went for it, and now we're getting it. So it's going to be a great fight, great atmosphere. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 60,000 people there, and yeah, how will Usyk take to it, man? Because the big question that we're all going to ask is, how will he react when he takes a solid shot from AJ? Do you know what I mean? When that shot lands on his chin, will he be able to keep upright? And we saw that he did take the punch from Chisora. He took that pretty well. And, you know, he fought Chaz Witherspoon before that. But, you know, until then, we haven't seen him in with a solid top tier heavyweight. And AJ is that. Do you know what I mean? We know what AJ is. He's a champion. He was supposed to be fighting Tyson Fury. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And, you know, we know the guys that AJ's beaten already. You know, he defeated Ruiz in a rematch. He defeated Klitschko. He defeated Charles Martin by knockout. He defeated Dillian White. So AJ, you know what I mean, defeated Dominic Brazil. He's got a very good resume at heavyweight. And, yeah, this is a new challenge for him altogether as well. So very good fight, man. I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm just really glad that it's happening at this time because I think boxing needs it. So I just want to hear what you guys think about it as well, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As we get closer to this fight, I'm really starting to, I said it on a podcast last week, but I'm kind of worried about what Usyk, because Usyk, I love both fighters. Let's just get that clear first of all, but I do want AJ to win. But Usyk, the threat that he poses, the stamina issue for one, I think that he's going to have a better stamina than AJ, and how will that be down the stretch? If he can take AJ solid shots, frustrate him, you know, give him angles and keep him thinking throughout the fight. Usyk is very good at doing that, keeping you on your toes, keeping your mind going. If he's able to still do that by the 7th, 8th, 9th round, will AJ fatigue? We've seen him fatigue before. And do you know what I mean? Usyk has got a very good engine. We've seen it even at heavyweight. He's got a very good engine and he can punch in combinations until the end. How is that going to react? How is AJ going to react to all of that? And how is he going to react if Usyk does stand up from his big shots and doesn't go anywhere? So it's very intriguing, man, because Usyk is a quality operator. Like I said, like he's a quality as an amateur, Olympic gold medalist, as a pro, he's unbeaten, former undisputed cruiserweight champion. He's no joke. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting, man. And I'm really intrigued about watching it. But overall, I just think that with AJ being the naturally bigger man, he's a lot bigger than Usyk. Even though he's trimmed down quite a bit, I just think that he is the more natural heavyweight. You know what I mean? I don't know how Usyk's gonna take that punch as well. And also considering the fact that it is in AJ's backyard, he has the everything in his favor in terms of being the A side. And I remember in the Klitschko fight, a lot of people thought he was losing that up until the knockout. But when you looked at the cards at the end, he was winning on the judges' card. So will Usyk have to box a blinder to take those belts off AJ? You know, it's going to be interesting. But let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, man. There's going to be more about this fight I'm going to be talking about this week. I'm going to be on the podcast as well. So guys, just let me know your thoughts on it first of all. And I'm really looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to this fight, man. So hopefully this is going to set off a chain reaction of other fights that they do actually happen, like with Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, sorry. You know, Wilder and Fury is in a couple of weeks. Crawford and Porter is happening now. So we do have some fights to look forward to towards the end of the year. And this one is set to kick it off. So let me know your thoughts about this one anyway, guys. And we'll be discussing it in more detail on the podcast later on this week. I'll catch you all on the next video.